Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chris welcoming you to another Proto Tech tip. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the different bare metal finish options that we offer here at Protocase and ProtoSpace Mfg. So let's get into it. So adding a finish to your custom metal parts and enclosures can be done for either functional or cosmetic reasons. Here at Protocase and ProtoSpace Mfg, we offer several finishes for both purposes as part of our high-velocity mass customization model. And we manufacture fully custom parts with finishes added in just 2 to 3 days, helping you complete your projects faster and eliminate latencies. So if you're looking for a finish for purely cosmetic reasons, we have a few different bare options for you. These finishes won't improve your part's performance necessarily, but they will make it look great. Now these are especially good options if you don't want to have your parts powder coated. We do offer several bare metal finishes for custom parts and enclosures and panels that can be completed in-house. These include no finish, stock finish, green finish, vibratory finish, and media blasting. So no finish involves the part being deburred with no additional finishing required. As there's no added cost, this is the most economical option for functional non-display components. You should expect minor surface scratches, swirl marks, or even blemishes. For parts with no finish, we do offer different permanent marking options including laser marking, engrave and fill, dot peening, and rubber stamping. But because this is not a decorative finish, we do not recommend applying graphics. Stock finish is similar to no finish as there isn't any additional finishing applied, but this option is only available for machined parts. The outer surfaces of your machined parts are left as the raw material. Parts may have scratches as well as material identification prints or stickers. With grain finishing, parts are deburred and then brushed to achieve a specific linear grain direction, offering an aesthetic option for bare finishes on parts or enclosures that will be visible. This finish is particularly recommended for stainless steel and aluminum. Stainless steel can be finished with either a number 3 finish, resulting in a surface finish of 40/60 RA, or a number 4 finish, providing a finer surface finish of 20/40 RA. For aluminum, a brushed finish with 40/60 RA or number 4 finish with a 20/40 RA can be applied. Other materials such as cold rolled steel can also have a grain finish applied, but this is only recommended when additional plating processes like tin plating is going to be applied. A grain finish alone should be avoided on cold rolled steel as it may cause the parts to rust. And also for galvanneal, a grain finish is not going to be recommended as it removes the protective zinc iron alloy coating. A grain finish can technically be applied on copper as well, but we don't generally recommend this. A variety of permanent markings can be added to parts with a grain finish, including laser marking, engrave and fill, machined engraving, dot peening, and rubber stamping. And for graphics, digital printing and silkscreen options are going to be available. Now there are some constraints to consider when applying a grain finish. It can't be applied to parts smaller than 0.5 inches in both length and width. Now, additionally, the finish can only be applied to accessible flat exterior surfaces on machine parts and must be completed on sheet metal components before the bending process. Also, please note that when applying a grain finish to an aluminum part with bends, we will try and orientate the grain direction to be perpendicular to the bend. A vibratory finish, meanwhile, smooths out the surface, adds a random pattern, and then rounds off the edges nicely. This is achieved by placing parts in a vibratory machine with an abrasive medium, resulting in a finish that resembles like frosted glass. It is typically smoother than a grain finish and is an excellent option for a random non-directional bare metal finish. So we do offer this finish on steel, stainless steel, aluminum, and galvanneal, but it's not available for copper. We can also add permanent markings like laser marking, engrave and fill, machine engraving, dot peening, and rubber stamping, as well as the traditional graphics such as digital printing and silk screening on parts that have a vibratory finish. This process accommodates parts with a maximum size of 10 inches by 10 inches and a medium cross-sectional dimension of 1 inch with a length of at least 3 inches. Lastly, let's talk about media blasting. It is an effective finishing process where parts will be deburred and then cleaned, and then sprayed with a steady stream of tiny glass beads via compressed air. This results in a smooth, bright, and non-directional flat finish, making it an excellent choice for sheet metal or machined parts. You can apply media blasting on aluminum, stainless steel, and copper. When it comes to part markings, engrave and fill, laser marking, and rubber stamping are available for media blasted parts. We can also apply graphics through digital printing or silk screening if required. When planning your design though, please keep in mind our size constraints for media blasting. We can accommodate parts with a maximum size of 6 inches by 6 inches by 6 inches, while the minimum requirement is that at least one dimension must exceed 2 inches. If you need further guidance choosing the right bare metal finish for your project, reach out to our team by filling out the Contact Us forms on either of our websites. You can find the link in the description below. We also have a Proto tech tip that highlights the benefits of bare metal finishes, so be sure to check that video out as well. You can find the link to that video in the description too. And that's that for this week's Proto tech tip video. If you did find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content coming every week. See you next time. Take care.